Howdy folks, and welcome back to The Owl House. Today we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 12. Getting up there a little bit. Elsewhere and Elsewhen is the title. So maybe some kind of a flashback episode, but as far as whose flashbacks, I don't know. Maybe not somebody at the Owl House, given that it's Elsewhere and Elsewhen. But hey, remains to be seen. But before I forget, like I did the other week, let us update the running hidden message. So we got seek the key, what was it, F-E? Follies Elsewhere, F-E. Seek the key feeling, which is love. The love that Luz and Amity share with each other. That's what I got today, folks. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch. I don't know if I said this in the intro last time, but I feel like, you know, now that I'm past the mid-season finale, kind of, so to speak, and into season 2B, as it were, I feel like I don't know what to expect from some of these episodes. The last two have been a little on the lighter side as far as goings on. And I've been told that season 2 episode 16, I think it is a huge episode. So I kind of don't know what to expect between then and now. The now being what we're doing today, and just I don't know. Like a lot of season 2A was like just fire, like rapid paced fire. These last two have honestly been a little, I don't want to say letdowns, but just kind of normal paced kind of episodes, so to speak. So I'm wondering if we're going to get back to some of that season 2A glory, as it were, today. But hey, who knows? You do, I don't. So let's scooch over into position as I hey, take this opportunity to thank you for watching this video. I greatly appreciate you being here. And hey, do me a favor and make sure you do all the YouTube things. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Both those things help me out a lot. There's links in the description of the video to both join my Discord server, where we like to hang out, talk about Owl House and other shows and stuff like that. It's a pretty chill place, as well as my Twitch link. So you can follow me over there where I stream some video games. By the time this comes out, I might have figured out how to kind of restream Twitch stuff to YouTube, so that might not be as big of a concern, but hey, go follow me on Twitch anyway. Also, special shout outs to the Armadillo Coven members, my channel members who get early access to all reaction content. It's kind of muscle memory for me to want to say 1 week early access, but honestly right now we're like 2.5 weeks ahead of the main feed. So if you want to see some of the reactions early when I finish editing them, the ones for the next couple weeks, 216 early when that comes around, click the join button, throw a couple bucks my way, and help support the channel a little more than just watching. But as always, keep in mind that just watching is good enough for me. My tea for this one is just in a normal mug, but it is a throat comfort tea. I don't normally pay attention or care if I'm drinking the same tea like 2 reactions in a row, but I feel like I haven't had this one in a while, and it sounded good to me tonight. So anyway, with all that out the way, let's get started with Owl House Season 2, Episode 12. Elsewhere and Elsewhen, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, hold on already, folks. I gotta read all the stuff here. Remember to drink not blood but water. Love King. Limited. Is there more? I guess technically Hunter would have some, right? Why does Belos want it? Well, we know he's building the door. Portal Door 2.0. What's up with the eye? Titan blood and buy Amity new gloves. Nice.
You and me both, buddy.
Oh, are we gonna get Bilip in this episode?
I made that ding-dang door.
It is so nice to be surrounded by all of Lulu's dearest friends.
Yeah, all hail Lulu.
We're here to celebrate.
I don't know who half of them are.
Curator of the Supernatural Museum of History.
Oh.
Here's to you, Lulu.
Interesting.
Cheers.
Her and her. Oh, not a fan of parties. Wait, did I miss? Was Steve wearing a shirt? Yeah, Steve was wearing a shirt that said Steve on it. Lilith didn't seem too, I don't know if she's just like not fond of parties kind of thing, or just like Hootie's embarrassing because it's like her actual friend. And it's like, oh, why Hootie? Why is Hootie making the toast? But also a neat tie-in. Like, we know that from earlier in the season, she has that whole history thing going on, but maybe she also feels, since she was so wrong about King and his kind of whole thing, that maybe she feels like she doesn't deserve this position. Maybe she feels like she's a little ill-equipped, or that just there's a lot she doesn't know. But what did he say? She was like the assistant curator or something. So, hey, at least you're not in the big leagues yet, Lulu.
You want it? There's an extra one. I'm working on it.
No, that's okay. Lilith.
I'm just puking up the hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I wish I could stay longer, but
Oh.
I must be off on my next adventure.
This is the person I saw who I was
Delight
like,
to see my little
I don't know who
bookworm
this
back
is.
in the historical world after all these years. The Emperor wanted to make sure you weren't getting into any trouble and to clear out your
okay,
office.
so an
I
old,
left a box of your knickknacks inside.
ooh,
Wait.
former mentor, teacher. Bye.
Who was that?
Flora Desplora, bad
Flora
girl
Desplora.
historian, celebrity, and my former mentor in the Emperor's Coven.
I should have just waited.
Questions about that name.
And I have questions about my life!
Loose wood, wouldn't she? She knows Dora, probably.
I'll come up with an exhibit that'll knock the Titan's socks off!
Does Titan wear socks? Is that why he has the swampy toes? Thanks, Luce. Oh, we got like no OP this time. Oh,
Careful analysis
Oh, holy
during the
smokes.
Edwardian era, I believe the current human year is 1660.
this might be a big one.
Or is it 70? The years are flashing by, but it will all be
Interesting.
worth it. I've gathered all the portal ingredients, including Titan's blood. All that's left is to seek out the Collector. And he
Oh.
will tell me what I need to complete my mission.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh no, all right. I gotta pause here. First of all, I was gonna make the joke, but he was talking too fast when he said, the year might be 1660. I was about to say, only 6 more years until I can go home and it would be funny. And then only 3 more years after that for it to be even funnier. Oh no, we get in collector stuff. We get to find out who this fella is and what they're all about. It sounds like they potentially made the door. I know that in the 2 episodes ago, I think Luce said that apparently the hardest thing about building the door was finding someone who knew how to build it. So here we go.
What kind of jerk puts "the" in front of their name anyway?
But
The
collector
owl
may know
lady.
how to make I just wish I could go back in time and talk to him. Yeah.
I think
is
they're
time
still
magic a
around.
thing?
Not really, but
Time magic. History's top 10
back in
plot
the day,
holes.
I was a bit of an urban legend junkie.
Nice.
Twigfoot, Lenderman, possums.
Hold on. I think I could read some of those. Possums, real, nice. Hold on. I think one of those pages was readable, I think. Twigfoot. If encountered in the forest, do not approach. Seriously. Outsized sense of own importance. They'll be super eager to know what the kids are saying about the legend of Twigfoot these days. They'll get all offended if you haven't heard any and act like you're just really out of the loop and uncool. According to lore, the name Twigfoot comes from their foot, which is made out of twigs. They look very upset in this page. Also, runes. Don't see any. Lenderman. As you approach the teller's window, a figure welcomes you with open arms. So long, they're so long, too long. But the terms he's offering you are too good to pass up. The pile of snails too tall, the interest rate too tempting. You don't know what's come over you, you accept on the spot. And that's when you realize the figures you saw were nothing but an introductory rate. You reach for the snails in your own pocket, but they're already gone. They now belong to the Lenderman. Let's see what this book says about possums. The fearsome possum. More like trash cat. Just ridiculous. Impossible. No one believes in them. Nice.
There are stories about these things called time pools, mythical puddles that act as windows into the past.
No
They're
diving.
Never in the same spot twice.
There's one right over there.
And me.
Oh, Lucy's gonna find one, and
Thanks, Eda.
that's how we're gonna get like backstory from somebody.
Lilith. I see you're dealing with all this.
Luce and Lilith are gonna fall into the pool.
History behind Edwardian balusters.
That's a good one, Lilith.
Calling
It's a
you cool.
great
I'm
idea.
Lilith in my journal.
Oh, really?
Can I see your journal to see it? Yeah, so the two are definitely gonna fall into one, go back in time. Lilith's gonna learn something new, and Luce is gonna also learn something new.
But it was faulty. It needed more power than I could ever give it.
Stay right there. Would Titan blood do the trick?
Ooh, gonna use one more of those fingers
The time pool should be here.
right in front of us. It's just a pool
I
pool.
triple-checked all my calculations.
What is the ocean, but it's just a really big pool.
rock.
It's the sand.
Is it not algae blooming season?
Well, 2 different realms in 3 episodes. Luce is on a roll. To an era back when runes did not exist. I shall not look for them any longer. Oh, it just lays down, turns into a fossil.
Stone sleeper from the Hectaceous period.
Oh, stone
Did you know
sleeper.
that they
Cool.
have a ticklish spot behind their ears?
Tonight I shall revel so hard I shan't stand any longer.
I shall revel myself to death.
No wonder no one's found these before.
Yeah,
They're
well,
completely hidden
he did
from
that.
sight.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. So it's just kind of going all over the place, huh? Is she going to meet Bilip?
Let's boogie down to History Town.
Is cool Aunt Lilith.
I was going to make a cool Aunt Lilith joke, but
Hello,
Luce beat me to
Witchlet.
it. Oh, hi,
Hey,
Gwen.
Ma, why are you still in town?
Your father wanted to swing by.
Well, tell him
Ooh.
I'm busy.
Maybe you could tell him yourself. He's just outside.
Oh, all of a sudden I care about the B plot.
Once known for their palisman making skills. And Del, whoop, he
Interesting.
was the best of them all.
Cool.
Did he make Albert?
We are technically in the Savage Ages, way before Bellows banished wild magic.
Oh, yeah, that's
His
right.
denizens may be dangerous.
And neither of them
Good tidings, kind witches.
have natural magic ability at this point. Aw, everyone's so nice. Look at that. There's some kind of a saying about those who write history or something like that, but yeah, definitely some
Have you seen a human around ears? Super smart.
you mean crazy old Bilip? What if they find him like right when he shows up? What if he's actually not here yet? Oh,
Give that back.
that's him.
Believe this after the bonds of fellowship we forged.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, we know that survives. Ooh,
That doesn't belong to you.
interesting. So we do get Luce and Philip.
I'm just sharpening my tooth.
Oh,
Now I'm
poor
off to see you looking
Ida.
all blah. You feel? Why are you so terrified of seeing your dad?
Because last time she saw him,
I'm scared of him.
she
I
took
just
his eye out,
haven't
right?
seen him since I ruined his. I mean, since.
Hiya, Ada. Your pops is such a nice guy. Say, how'd he get that scar on his...
Ask your friend there what happened to our brother Bluefang and his palisman.
Ooh. And his palisman. My leg!
So he's already gotten to the Titan blood.
Okay, so,
Who's that?
That's private.
brother.
You're Philip Whittabane, aren't you? The human?
Huh? Huh?
Could we talk?
Oh, wow.
I can give you
Never
a
meet
snack.
your heroes,
I can
folks.
make you I can help you find the collector.
Ooh.
So, Luzura, you and your Aunt Dirge...
Luzura, she did it.
After the togas, to bring a torch.
Oh.
Astounding. I thought I was the only one who used pictoglyphs.
Uh-oh.
You use glyphs too?
How else could I have survived here? Plant growth, ice...
Okay, so he
Took
knows.
years to
Okay.
find them. Almost as if the world wanted to hide them from me. I
Ah.
even found one in a snowflake.
Can you believe I taught Philip something new?
Ah, she is nerding out so hard.
Your niece is very talented. I'm sure she takes after her aunt.
Oh. maybe
She
I
is quite a
have
cool
something to
aunt,
do
I
with
must
it.
say.
I know a few tricks as well.
Oh, we gonna learn something new? Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That's
is
intricate.
this?
A shortcut to the collector.
Ooh. Luce is like, all right, hang on. Let me just get a high vantage point. Pulls out her phone and just like takes a picture. This is really funny, actually.
Does she seriously think I'm buying that?
Just let her have this. Not today,
But
sucker.
Dad's right outside, right? Oh.
Am I too late again? Well, fly safe, Witchlet.
He has a burb too.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, what? We're going back and forth so quickly. Yeah, but where are we? Okay.
We're in the head of the Titan?
We're what? But this is sacred ground.
I guess you could say the collector lives in his head rent-free. I'm so sorry.
This mechanism is unlike any I've seen before. It'll make a remarkable addition to my exhibit.
This is so, like...
Come on, we can't
I'm
stop
so
now.
afraid
We're
just
getting
with that
everything
Luce
we've
is
been
messing
hoping
with
for.
something. Like, is she
That's
going to come
just
back to the
it.
future and, like,
Most of this
Philip's
puzzle
whole
has
journal
been
thing is going to
solved
be
already.
different?
And Philip... The confidence, the compliments. He says everything you want to hear. It feels uncomfortably familiar.
It's the Boiling Isles. Everything's a little weird, right?
Oh.
Why don't you keep
Is he
working on this and
Belos?
I'll go talk to Philip.
I want to pause right here real quick just because Lilith just said it's like he's, you know, he sounds so familiar, basically. Like he's saying everything that you would want to hear. Like someone that she obviously has history with, Belos. She was, you know, the head of the Emperor's Coven. She knows Belos better than anybody. She would be able to pick up on some of those little mannerisms. So now, man, I was so sure that Philip wasn't Belos and that brother was Belos. But now he's got to be Belos now, right? Just that one little line is it's too specific and thrown in right there at the perfect time that, like, I'm now on team Philip is Belos. Fellows. You know, I got Bilip. Maybe the Bilip thing was me, like, subconsciously saying it all along. The B for Belos for Bilip. It all makes sense. Also, real quick, we know that that Belos, like, eats the magic of the palismans, right? And what did they say? Who was it who said, like, what did you do with our... Yeah, it was Red Fang and Green Fang. What did you do with our brother? Or what'd you do with our friend or brother or whatever they said, and his palisman? What happened to both of them? Maybe he's been eating the palisman this whole time. Obviously, something goes horribly wrong here that makes him hate the wild magic since he knows about the glyphs and all that kind of stuff. Like, oof, I just can't wait to see now. Oh.
Tragically, I could not save my companions. Philip, why did you bring us here?
A sacrifice?
I solved the puzzle.
I needed a sacrifice.
Oh, God, I was right. Oh, we see it twice. Oh, I just realized the beast he was writing about is that beast, right? Digging.
Hey, that better be your own grave you're digging.
Dang. So is...
Found you.
Ooh.
I know you want to get home, but nothing is worth hurting.
I want to go home, too.
Oh, I disagree. Good luck with your crab castle, or
That's
whatever.
so many rooms.
You witches come up with the worst lies.
Wow, so he just, like, hates being here, huh? Aww.
One of those stone sleepers from the Hectatious period.
Aw, let's
They must
go.
have been hibernating in here for ages.
And so I doggedly limped home, but I had my prize.
So he doesn't have a limp at all, does he?
Oblong? A round boy?
A round boy. Yo, let's go.
I'll probably require another sacrifice sooner or later.
Damn,
If you
wow.
aren't want to.
Yes, Lilith.
You hateable sorceress!
Stay mad. Come, Lizzie.
Damn, wow.
Cool aunt.
Lilith is cool. Oh,
Sorry,
God.
I
Here we go.
haven't been in touch. There's been a lot going on.
But I do hear I have a grandson now.
Yep, King's a Clawthorn. He can be a handful. But
Why does that, like...
Over 20 years.
Why does that always just, like, touch me in the soul?
Can't chase you anymore.
Then stop. I've ruined your life. Have you even been able to carve a new palisman since I attacked you?
Oh, man. His hand,
Stop
too.
trying to forgive me. I don't deserve it.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to try that again. It's a palistrum seed. My palisman making days are over, but I've been helping the Bat Queen replenish her forests. Let the past stay in the past, Witchlet. It's okay to move on.
Oh, my God.
And give Albert my regards. Carving him with you is one of my dearest memories.
Yo, I'm gonna, like, cry. Why am I, like, about to cry at this? Wow.
Groovy, auntie.
You guys need to stop that.
Those barbarians, those
wild witches. That, okay, that's where it came from. Oh, what the hell? All the palismans he's eaten. Okay.
I just need to live long enough to see this through.
Well, there's the voice.
And you're going to help me, Collector.
Okay. I really want to stop on the voices real quick just to see. Okay, so Philip and Belos are different voices then. I mean, he sounds different, but you know, like anyone can put on a bit of a lighter tone of voice to kind of mask who they truly are, as Philip has been doing. Okay, so we got a lot of info on the Collector without really getting any info on the Collector. Yeah, I can't wait to learn more. Okay, but first of all, we did learn, finally, Philip is for sure Belos. Why there's such a gap between then building the door and all that kind of stuff in the 1600s and now he rose to power 50 years ago, I don't know. I'm sure we're going to find that out, but we see that he is very cursed already with whatever was going on his arm. And then he's already eating the palismans, right? Which I, said, they kind of hinted at when the guy said, where's my brother and his palisman? What happened to them? He's got a little peckish on their journey, it seems. We also see that so much of his diary is just like lies, like his whole my companions were not so lucky after Eclipse Lake, but it was like, no, he probably just straight up killed them there. Like, they could have all survived the Fool's Blood, it was called, I believe. But then he was just like, I took the opportunity to murder them from behind and then eat their palismans. Yeah, it's very likely that, he was the cause of a lot of that. Maybe there's some guilt there, but he definitely seems like that seems to have been shortly after Eclipse Lake happened. So, I mean, the guy was saying, hey, where's my brother, right? So, gosh, wow. What an asshole. Belos, yes, he's got rage and all that kind of stuff, but there's a calmness to him. A calmness that you wouldn't feel there would be after, 400 years or whatever of survival or whatever. And even, 50 years from wherever, even if he did somehow go into a stasis and then got let out of it 50 years ago, there's a bit of a calmness to Belos in some of his moments and some of the things we see with him and Hunter, right? Where he, takes the time. He could have just said Hunter, back off to your room. But instead he was like, come Hunter, I will show you the door and let me give you a little bit of a history lesson here. Let me talk to you as if I love you or whatever. Yeah, it's just, that episode, I feel like we got so many answers, but I just want to know more. It wasn't super bombastic, right? It was a huge, lore drop. It was a huge info drop, right? I don't know if I would call it a huge episode, but it answered so many things and hinted at so many other things and also gave us new mysteries. So for that, I am glad and appreciate it, but it just makes me want more. I know that whatever the next episode's going to be is probably not going to be based on Philip and the door and Belos and all that kind of stuff. It's, I did look ahead. It's got the word sport in the title, so I think we're getting Grudgeby 2, Electric Magic Boogaloo going on next time. But hey, I'm gonna let them cook. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I know that they're gonna give me something awesome eventually, right? Even if it's not next time, it'll happen, right? My answers will come. The show is over. It seemed to have been satisfying to a lot of people, and I'm just here for the ride, right? It's just I'm gonna have to wait a couple weeks probably to get more answers. We didn't get any actual Collector. We got a lot of the motif, the kind of the sun and the moon kind of thing going on, or mostly moon with the dark side of the moon kind of thing. The face in the design, you saw it all throughout the episode, the motif. So we got a lot of that, but we didn't get any actual Collector. I still don't know how they tie into all this. Who are they? Why are they called the Collector? What do they collect? Do they collect Pokemon cards? I still don't know anything about them, despite the fact that, you know, they're very important, very powerful. Also a child, potentially. I just really want to know everything, man. But, you know, like I said, let them cook, and the answers will come. I don't think I have too much else to say. I totally called what this episode is going to be early on, but I was still very pleased with it. I enjoyed the journey and all that kind of stuff. It helps that there were big lore drops along the way. And my God, that scene with Ida and her dad, that hit. That almost got me. And just seeing his like hands shaking and stuff, and knowing that she truly did, like, you know, end this man's whole career, for lack of a better term. But still, the love and the forgiveness is still there, and you know, I stand this man. And hey, we're replenishing the Palistrom wood, so that probably won't do us any good here in the near future. But at the unless they're magic trees that sprout up and grow like super quickly. But hey, at least what's the saying? You like plant a tree not for yourself, but for the future generations, so to speak. And I guess, hey, that's what he's doing. Even if he can't make the Palisman anymore, he can at least, you know, still work alongside them and everything. He's working directly with the Bat Queen, which is cool. We haven't seen her in, I guess we saw her in season 2A, but you know, there's been a severe lack of Bat Queen this season. But yeah, I like this episode a lot, and hey, please leave comments. Let me know what you thought of this one. Did you have your mind blown by the revelations? Were you just kind of like, ha, I knew it the whole time. I knew he was Belos. You know, share your thoughts with me, what it was like watching this for the first time when these show was coming out, or when you first watched it. Let me know. And other than that, I guess that's all I got for this week. So until next time, I'll catch you with some more Owl House. Bye!